All right. So, gosh, I hope this looks right. You got messed up yesterday, but look at that. So yeah, I'm just gonna draw today. Where are my pencils? My place is a mess today. I don't even care. It's always the same. It's always sad and untired. It's got a memory you're afraid. Turn it inside out. Oh jeez. I don't know where my glove is. I have 2 gloves. Oh, there's one. I'm always losing them. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff to do. I gotta file a submission for a art fair. I gotta post some stuff. Gotta edit some stuff. Hold on, I'm calling back to the ball, and we'll dance over the mall. Hold on. Why didn't anybody tell me that coffee was hot? Oh my god. I thought coffee was cool. I thought coffee was food. What was I about to do again? Eraser. You know, I don't need erasers where I'm going. Maybe I'll need a sharpener, but I think I know where that is. So yeah, I've been looking at these clouds in the background for a while. For one thing, I've decided a lot of this needs to become harder to see. Like, I need to really just start focusing on the smoke texture here, because like, it would just look better. What more need be said? I'm gonna try to finish this today. They could give me 6 more hours, this thing's good as done. See, just like merge all of this. Like, there's no need for there to be like differentiation here, it's fine. Oh yeah, I'm using an 8B, no wonder this is going on so heavy. This is really what it needs though, it's just like the darkest graphite that I have coming in and just wrapping it up. I really don't need that soft blended texture until like the final step. So I might, it might be more visually interesting if I just keep it to the highly textured, very dark graphite from here on, which I think I have said that exact same sentiment already a few times and gone back on it, but I really mean it this time. See, this is dark and this is not as dark, and this needs to be darker, but I'm worried about washing this out, so I'm actually just going to darken the heck out of this thing here. This thing right here. It's funny, you get a better angle when you're working on a regular sized piece of paper. You just have to kind of like lean over, but when you're working on the piece like this on the floor, you have to move your entire body over. It's a little bit too skinny. Yeah, there was another one. There's been a few that I've looked at. I'm like, that doesn't match up, because it's kind of difficult when it goes behind another section of the body, like here, or here, or here. It's kind of difficult to make them line up. Like, you can see this doesn't even really line up that much, but I don't know what to do with that right now, and I'm pretty sure all that's just going to be like fog and smoke, and you're barely going to be able to make that out by the end. And I am going to need a, God, I don't know why I've had such bad allergies lately, but I'm really going to need a sharpener in a second. I want to make sure I keep every highlight here is also the thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the sharpener now. Oh, there's also my eraser. Who knew? Wasn't supposed to happen that way. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was just supposed to get my sharpener, man. I wasn't supposed to get sharpener shavings all over my important piece of work. It's so over. It's so over, and I'm so over it. You know, I got 2 lamps. Those are the lamps right there. So I can brighten this area, because I realized this place is so dark I needed 2 extra lamps. That's a lie. One of them's actually for the bedroom. My entire living space is just a little bit too dim, unless I open all the windows, which I usually don't feel like doing. I kind of don't like opening that window a whole lot, because I look down on my neighbor across the alley and they keep their drapes wide open, and I always feel like so like I have too much of the high ground. And I can just like see right into their kitchen, and I try really hard to not like accidentally look at them when they're doing stuff in the morning, because I wouldn't want that. I would not want my high ground alley neighbor to be looking into my living space. I'd be like, yo, I'm going to come over there right now and mess up your day if you keep looking at me innocently like that. I really want to wash this floor. This It might be almost like, I don't want to be dramatic. I think this has probably been on my floor for almost a month now. I think it's getting close to a whole month when I really just wanted it to be 1 week, which, hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Man, I should really check if this camera's actually capturing it. Yesterday, I recorded a whole, like, hour. There was a whole second hour of me sitting, or half hour of me sitting in front of the laundromat yesterday, and I couldn't use the footage because it was, like, instead of pointing directly where I was looking, it was, like, tilted up in the holder, so it was, like, pointed up, like, it was just pointed up at the trees over my head. I was just like, oh, I can't use this. This is so tricky up here. I am going to have to actually lower the hardness pretty soon. This is just kind of like homogenizing everything, which is what I want. It is what I wanted for like this region, but like up here, I'm going to have to make that more like a 3H or like at least a lower B. I'm not sure. This has to be darker. Wasn't there was a whole section that I think I realized doesn't even have, because the nightmare for a piece like this, I think it might be this, because this just kind of vanishes. But that's fine, because this actually looks like it could just go back here. And I don't really care that that's too light, because that could just be smoke for anything. That could just be debris or whatever, dust. But I do think there was another one. There was like another one of these. Oh, I think it was this. Yeah, I think it's like, woo, and then like, where did you go? You know? So I don't even know what I'm going to do about that. I'm probably just going to like keep this the same, because this looks like it goes back, and I don't want to mess it up by using an eraser to add highlights, so I'm just going to darken the negative space around it here. Maybe not even much, maybe just a little bit, but just something that's like a definite, and that goes that way. I need to sharpen this up a bit. But yeah, where was I don't know, who cares. I'm just going to leave it as is for now. Beautiful. Every time I'm able to go over one of these seams with like flawless traction and not have it go like I love it. Every time I do that, I can feel the piece growing a little bit stronger. I'm like, yes, continuation, please. This is not a what would you call it? A quad tick. A quad tick? Because if it were 3, it'd be a triptych. But that's not what this is. That's not what this is. This is one continuous image. It's one continuous image, spanning space. We're just going to span space. We're just spanning space with one continuous image. These don't exist. This does not exist. You did not see this. Look away. Oh, jeez. Oh, what do I do about this? Oh, man. I'm such a bad artist. It's so ugly. Everything I do is so ugly. Why can't I make something that looks nice? Do I erase this for the highlight, or do I just build it out for the shadow? You know, questions. All right, I'm probably going to keep working on the empty spaces over there. I need to do the same thing over here. You know, I really think I could just focus on the fog in the background for like this entire session, and it'd be worth it. Like, look how undercooked that all is. It's a lot. I'm going to have to start actually working on this without even recording, because like I have to record in like half-hour long chunks. I haven't even made my toast yet this morning. Man, what a scam. Pop. See what I mean? I'm so mad. I'm so mad that just happened right now. I've been looking at this one for a while. Ooh, see, I knew it. I knew that would feel good. I knew drawing that shadow would feel amazing. That's why I was putting it off for so long. This fucking thing. One continuous image, unbroken, across the land, horizontal. 16 by 9, 21 by 1. Lawrence of Arabia. I just literally stabbed myself in the hand with a pencil. There we go. I'm glad I did not clap harder. I did not think that would happen that way, but oh well. All right, I do have to, it's getting way too hard. I have to actually like, let's see what 5B does. A little bit better. Let's go a little bit farther than I was hoping it would, but it's fine. Come on, please. Oh man, this line. This ugly line, vertical line that doesn't exist because it's one continuous image. Again, it really doesn't matter how messy it gets. I'll just I will just cheat and digitally remove it. Or heck, maybe I'll just go in with an eraser. And it's really not that hard to fix seams. You just fix like especially digitally, people will be like, oh, how'd you do that? How'd you fix that? It must have taken forever. And it's like, no, you just zoom in like times 1,000 like on a computer, and then you just make it look good, and then you just go up with like a tablet. And it takes like half an hour. You're literally just moving pixels around with a 0.1 brush. It's awesome. You can literally just play music. It's not even work. It's the same amount of labor that goes into a coloring book. It's awesome. I love fixing stuff in the computer. I love cheating with technology, which is why I'm doing this. Because, I mean, hey, pencil is technically a technology. This yoga mat is technically a technology. Advanced yoga mat technology. With advanced yoga mat technology, my art quarter is going to go up in all sorts of lines. Every line will go up forever and ever and ever and ever. No line will ever go down ever again. Humans will soon forget the word down. They will only remember up and up and up. Twirling, twirling, twirling. I hate this. I hate these guys. I hate these guys so much. I hate you guys so much. You fucking seams. You're ruining my illusion. Dude, this must have felt when they were making those Godzilla movies and all those suits had those seams on them and you could see like the sleeves and where like the arms start and like the strings on Rodan. That must have been so frustrating for the people actually making those movies where they're just like, is there really no way we can fix this? Are you serious? And people are gonna laugh at that. All right, whatever, just go with that. All right, Godzilla has a giant seam on his arm for no reason. Whatever, nobody will notice. Nobody will care. Nobody will make fun of us for that.